talk about it for all my. It's for all my NFL is fixed fans. I want to say this. I want to say this. I want to say this. I'm just gonna throw this out there. I want to say this. I'm just gonna say this. I chose the Saints to win last year. I said the Saints are gonna win this year, and it's a good chance. It's a good chance I'll be right. Now, let me tell you why. Now, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but there's some reasons why I said the Saints are going to win. There's just a few reasons why I said the Saints are going to win. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about what up with you, bro. Let's talk about why I said the Saints are going to win. All right. For one, the Saints caught a real bad call last year against the Vikings. And everybody knew it was really, really bad. Was it against the Vikings? I forgot who it was against. But nonetheless, they got a really bad break. And it was obviously pass interference. It was so blatant that they were like, why wasn't it ever called? What's up? What's up, Devin? So they were like, why, Copper? Why? Okay, so anyway, so I said they're going to owe the Saints. We're going to be looking at Drew Brees possibly retiring because he's age 40, even though he's still, he just broke a record. Most touchdown passes. I know you didn't say the Rams. Okay, I'm just going to ignore that. I'm just going to act like you're not feeling well today, and I'm going to ignore that. Anyways, anywhoozle. So we have this big buildup. Now we have the Lamar Jackson issue. Lamar Jackson is an issue. But you know what they did? Jim Harbaugh took Lamar Jackson out of the game against Pittsburgh. Now, Pittsburgh 8 and whatever, the horrible record. We knew Pittsburgh wasn't going to the playoffs. No Roethlisberger, no Bell, no Antonio Brown, who now is trying out for the Saints, who's working out for the Saints, even though he won't play in a playoff season. But nonetheless, then we lost our starting quarterback. So we lost that guy to a fight against either the Browns or the Bengals. I think it was the Browns. So we lost him for, the rest of the year. And so we know Pittsburgh wasn't doing anything, but nonetheless, in that division, I think it's AFC. Anyway, so you had the Lamar Jackson step up. They lost 2 games, got whooped by the Browns, came back and beat everybody. Then you take Lamar Jackson out. Lamar Jackson's going to be sitting for 3 weeks because they have a bye week. So you didn't play him against Pittsburgh. He's going to sit for 3 weeks. Now, Lamar Jackson is what he is. He's pretty much changing the game of football. He's number one. He's number one passer, number one runner. I mean, good grief. I'm surprised he isn't tackling folks by now. He's just ridiculous. But nonetheless, he's Lamar Jackson. Your second in line to Lamar Jackson is RG3. Listen, I was an RG3 fan when RG3 was younger, but RG3 is Mr. Glass. You take his legs from him, and that's it. He wants to be QB1. We saw the way he played against Pittsburgh. I like the RG3, but RG3 in the playoffs, not going to get it. And I've been saying the whole time, Lamar Jackson is going to get hurt. Jim Harbaugh must have heard me because he's like, I'm not going to play you. Now, we know that during Week 17, you see a lot of starters that won't play. Hell, and some of them are already injured. We don't have any Zach Ertz, out there, even though Carson Wentz did play. So we ain't got no Zach Ertz out there, But we still had, Kittle. We still, what I'm saying? We still had Kittle out there. And that game was a great game that San Francisco just pulled out of a hat, looking like all the Falcons. So that was a great game. Came down to the wire against the Seahawks. That's what we expected. That was an awesome game. They balled out of control. But they were playing for position. They weren't playing to get into the playoffs. I think the Seahawks are 12-3 or 12-4 now. So you have that whole thing that worked itself out. Nonetheless, Saints are number one right now. You got Tom Brady, who I don't get this. I don't get, and listen, let me say this. We know that everybody doesn't play to their fullest potential on week 17. You're playing for position though. You're playing for home position, right? I don't understand how they lost to the Miami Dolphins. Now, some people are going to say, hey, the Miami Dolphins just outplayed them. We've seen the Redskins outplay some teams. We've seen the Buccaneers come back and outplay some teams. We've been seeing it all season. Upsets all season. We saw the freaking Cardinals. Kyler Murray came out, with a big upset. We saw this. We know these teams weren't going to the playoffs, but nonetheless, there were some big upsets, and people were already saying that, hey, it's possible that Miami's going to upset, the boys down there in Foxborough. At Foxborough. Nonetheless, I still think that they could have won that game. I don't think that they were trying as hard. I don't think they had all their players. It's just me talking. I don't have any facts on that. But it's like, why would you drop a game to them? It puts you in a bad position. It puts you in playing away games is what it does. All right, so there's that. So you already have the movement on Tom Brady not going all the way. But nonetheless, we need Tom Brady for what? We need him to stop Lamar Jackson. We need that. We need Tom Brady. We found a chink in Tom Brady's armor. He doesn't have Gronkowski anymore. Okay, you got White. Okay, you got White. You're running the heck out of White. Your running game is doing things. Okay, we like it. We like your running game. We see you. You're not the best passing anymore. It's spotty. But we see you're still a technician when it comes to throwing the ball. But nonetheless, there is a chink in their armor, and it's been exposed once again. We need that narrative. We need that setup. But we know you're Tom Brady. We need you to take Lamar Jackson out. We need Hightower, wherever he's at. I hope he's not injured. We need Hightower to come out of nowhere and take Lamar Jackson out, meaning hit him in the knee or something. Don't injure him too bad. Just kind of do what you did to Aaron Rodgers last year. Just one of those. What the Vikings did to Aaron Rodgers. Was it the Vikings? I think it was the Vikings. Took him out. I think it was the Vikings. It wasn't the Vikings. It was, who was that guy? Took Aaron Rodgers right out. We need you to remove, to go ahead. Just go ahead and remove Lamar Jackson if you can put a helmet on him. Because if that happens, we know Tom Brady's going to lose. We know the next game, the next playoff game he plays, he's going to lose. That's going to be it. That's going to be it. We need you to clear path so the Saints will not have to face Tom Brady. We don't want another miracle. We're not trying to see that. Nobody's trying to see Tom Brady go to the Super Bowl. We know you're going to the playoffs, but no more Super Bowl. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen. I think Brady's going to take out Lamar Jackson, and I think somebody else is going to come and take out Brady. So we're not going to have the same thing that we saw last year. You guys know I think it's all fixed. You're not going to see them anywhere near it. I think that the Patriots are going to make it to round 2. But they're going to do exactly what they need to do. It's a game of chess. They're going to take out Lamar Jackson. Boom. There goes the threat. There goes the MVP. That's it. He'll still get MVP. But you won't get division championship. This is what I think is going to happen. And that's just going to be that. You're not going to get division championship. You're not going to clinch that, and you're not going to go into the third round of the playoffs or, onto the big show. I don't think Lamar Jackson's going to go. That's just me talking. And I think what Jim Harbaugh did was add to that, because people are going to look and they're going to say, Jim Harbaugh sat him down for 3 weeks. This is my Shannon Sharp voice. Jim Harbaugh sat him down for 3 weeks. I think that was a mistake, Skip. Skip, I think what he should have done was he should have played him against the Steelers, even though you knew the Steelers wasn't going to go to the playoffs, Skip, and I think that was a major mistake. And when we saw Lamar Jackson coming to the game, Skip, he didn't look himself, Skip. He didn't look like he was playing like he did like he did in the regular season, Skip. Something was definitely wrong with Lamar Jackson, Skip, and I really am not sure what happened. I don't know what Jim Harbaugh said to him, but Skip, he pulled him out of the game twice. He pulled him out of the game in the second quarter and put RG3 in, and then he pulled him out of the game again in the third quarter, at the end of the third quarter, and then put RG3 in again. Skip, this just don't look right to me, Skip. Something is going on. You're right, because it's fixed. They don't want them to go all the way. Nonetheless, I think San Francisco is going to fall as well, even though they are definitely, to me, the high-powered team. Seattle, we already know that Seattle's going to fall. It's just not going to happen, Russell Wilson. And that leaves the number one team, the Saints. Okay, so let's go through the power rankings. Let's see who's who and who's what. All right, so number 32, the Bengals. They're 1 in, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. The Bengals are, they're just ridiculous. Well, they're 2 and 14. Washington Redskins, 3 and 13. Number 30, the Detroit Lions, 3-12 and 1. Jacksonville is 6 and 10. They're in 29th place. New York Giants, 4 and 12. They're in 28th place. I don't get it. Miami Dolphins are 5 and 11. They're in 28th. Should be 27th. 26 is Carolina Panthers, and they're 5 and 11, and they switch quarterbacks. 25 is the Chargers. They're 5 and 11. I'm not, really knowing what's going on with the Chargers. See, they don't have the rest of the power rankings here. Why? Okay. 17. I'm not sure what they did with the rest of them, but we know that the Saints are number 1. We know that the Saints are number 1, and let me see if I can pull up the rest of the power rankings. Well, this is ridiculous. Hold on a second. All right, so okay, so New York is 26. They're 4 and 11. Cardinals are 24. They're 5-9 and 1. The Raiders are 7 and 8. They're ranked 23. The Jets are 6 and 9. They also surprised us a couple times. The Browns are a disappointment. They are ranked 21. They're 6 and 9. The Broncos are ranked 20. They're 6 and 9. The Colts are ranked 19. They're 7 and 8. The Buccaneers are ranked 18. They're 7 and 8. The Chicago Bears are ranked 17. They're 7 and 8. Disappointment also. Cody Parkey. The Falcons, another disappointment, but thanks for the good surprises. They're ranked 16. They're 6 and 9. The Rams, the Rams are ranked 15. They're 8 and 7. Right. The Cowboys are ranked 14. They're 7 and 8. Big disappointment. Pittsburgh, big disappointment. They're ranked 13. They're 8 and 7. The Eagles are ranked number 12. They're 8 and 7. The Titans are ranked number 11. They're 8 and 7. The Bills, surprising everyone, They're ranked number 10. They're 10-5. So the Vikings are ranked number 9, 10-5. The Texans are ranked number 8, 10-5. It's because I got that bad at my quarterback. Russell Wilson falls to rank number 7. They're 11-4, but hey, I'll take that. The Packers surprisingly came back and won that game. They're number 6. They're 12-3. 12-3, and you're number 6. The Patriots are 5. They're 12-3. The Chiefs are 4. They're 11-4. See, that's weird. The 49ers are number 3. They're 12-3. The Saints are number 2. They're 12-3. And of course, Lamar Jackson is number 1. And the Lamar Jacksonites, they're number 1, and they are 13-2. So there's your power ranking. And once again, I still believe that the Saints are going to take it all. I think Lamar Jackson's going to be taken out by the Patriots, number 5 team. And then I think the Chiefs are going to take out the Patriots. And that's just that. That's just what I think. And I think, the Packers are going to take out San Francisco. I think if they're in the same division or something like that. Something like that. I don't know who's in whose division. And then it's going to be some weird mix. It's going to be the Saints and I don't know. The Saints and the Packers. It's your boy Tom 202. God loves you, and so do I. Peace.